Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Today is still Thursday, June 27th, 2024. And I am back with another episode. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in as usual. And again, welcome to my new subscribers, the new family members. Welcome to the family. We are one big happy family over here. So welcome. And I appreciate it. So I'm at work, as you can see, and one of those days where I'm just sitting again. So guess what I'm gonna do when I'm just sitting? Talk to y'all. Pass the time away. So I was thinking. I bet y'all surprised about that, huh? Big War was thinking. I was thinking, as I usually do, and I was thinking about what I love the most and what I have loved the most throughout my life. The things that I have loved, just looking over my life, just reflecting back. Have I had much love in my life? Have I loved much? Have I been loved? Just reflecting. I received love from a few women, not unconditional love, relationship, but as much as a woman can love you, I've received that kind of love. I received amazing love from my mother, my adopted mother, my biological mother, not so much. But that's another story. And I look back over what did I love the most. Yes, I love my mother, but I have a confession to make. Judge if you want to, but y'all know me. I'm the type of person that I'm going to be brutally honest. No matter who like it and who don't, who feel and get hurt, who feel and don't, who unsubscribe, who subscribe, whatever, I'm going to tell the truth, even when it's about me. I'm not just going to talk about y'all and y'all issues, whatever. I'm going to talk about me too. And I look back over my life at what actually did I love the most. Have I really loved anything? Because I haven't had much to love me. Right? At least I thought, I think, I felt, I believe. That I look back over my life and I haven't received much love. I have received love, I'm not saying I haven't. Not much. And mostly all the love that I received came from one person, Ms. Nancy Harris. The bulk and the majority of the love that I received came from Nancy Harris, my mother. But other than that, I didn't receive much love throughout my life. And this is not a poor me story. So don't get a big war up. Like my son always say when I tell him it's time for him to go home. He don't want to leave me. When I come get him and he stay the weekend or whatever, he don't be want to go back home. Not that he got it bad at home, but where I am, he have kids to play with. But anyway. So I ain't just saying it for you to feel sorry for me and poor me. I had such a hard life. I ain't had shit, no worse than nobody else. My life was it was hard, but life is hard. So I'm explaining the love that I had a little bit. But did I love anything is the question. Is what this video is about. What did Big Ward love in this world? And whatever it was, or whoever it was, did they love him back? He gave much love, because what I'm about to tell you, I gave much love to. I loved this more than life itself. I can honestly say I may have loved this more than I love my mother. The streets. I was in love with the streets to the point the way I married the streets. I put the streets before anything and anybody. Nothing came before the streets and my niggas. Because at one point in time, I was so deceived and delusional that I thought the streets loved me too. I thought my niggas loved me too. I thought the streets was everything that I needed. I put the streets ahead of my mom because everything I was doing out there in them streets, my mom raised me not to do. Do I literally love the streets more than my mom? No, but figuratively, yes, because the way I was behaving and the way I was acting and the way I disobeyed my mom, I obviously loved the streets more than I loved her. Because I was doing everything she told me not to do in them streets. So I chose the streets over my mom. So obviously, I must have loved the streets more than I loved her. I was caught up in a vicious cycle, a deadly love affair with something and someone who had no love for me. All it had for me was death and destruction, sorrow, misery, and pain, masked and covered up and disguised behind a little fun. See, I was fooled and deceived by the fun. Cause for a little while, the streets was fun. It was wonderful. It was a high within a high. The power that I had on the streets. See, I wasn't out there hooked on the streets. That was somebody that was like effed up out there. I was living house to home. And I gave all credit and praise to the streets for me living the way I was living. For me being bossed up. For me being powerful. I didn't thank God. I didn't love God. I thanked the streets. I was in love with the streets. Come sit down, young man, young woman, because some of y'all can relate to what I'm saying. Some of y'all are there right now and don't know that you're being lied to. You're being deceived. That's what I'm here for, to wake your ass up. I was officially married to the streets. That was my wife, the love of my life, whom I promised to never leave. We will always be together. I will always love you, and I thought she would always love me. Hold on, y'all. Y'all had to move again, y'all. So I was officially married to the streets. And all I cared about, I didn't care about relationships. I didn't care about how I was making my mom feel, how she was worried about me out there. Whenever the phone would ring, she was worried about whether it was somebody calling about me. I was in love. And anyone who's been in love with the wrong person knows just how stupid you can be for that person. Well, I was in love with the streets. So y'all can imagine, it was the same way. I was very stupid for the streets. I really thought Damn, I gotta move again. Hold on, y'all. I had to move again, y'all. So, just like a man being with a woman that is not good for him, a woman, unlike a woman being with a man that's not good for her, being in love with someone that don't love you back, actually being in love with someone that hates you. That's what being in love with the streets is. I was in love with someone that hated me. Not only did it not return the love, it hated me, but I couldn't see it. I was blinded by the love that I had for the streets, by what I thought the streets had done for me, by the life I thought the streets had given me. Little did I know what the streets gonna require for me to do in order to be married to her. It wasn't all bed and roses. That wasn't a bed of roses, whatever, however that saying goes. I had some payback. I owed the streets. And what I owed was my life, my soul, my dignity, my self-respect. Anybody out there right now running them streets, just to the youngsters, because I was young and I wasn't like now. I was young, didn't know no better. And a lot of y'all out there right now don't know no better, thinking you really think you're doing something. Your mama can't tell you nothing, your daddy can't tell you nothing. You in love with them streets. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now before it's too late, you need to do like I did and file for a divorce right now from them damn streets. If not, you will die, or you will go to prison for the rest of your life, which is the same thing as being dead. Or you will be strung out a lifetime dope fiend. Or give it up. Let her go. Leave her. She does not love you. She doesn't love anybody but herself. She will use you, drain you of everything you got, have you out there doing any and everything for her. Because when I was in the streets, I did some anything for the streets. I was body. Until one day I looked up and I was damn near dead. Just far from dead. The same streets, the same woman that I loved with all my heart that I had married was cheating on me. The streets cheated on me, y'all. With any and everybody who was willing to be a part of her. You know, the other hood niggas, the other Pookers and Ray Rays. She ain't just love me. As a matter of fact, she ain't loved nobody. I wasn't the only one that she fucked over. I wasn't the only one that she did wrong. That's why I'm here to warn you now. If you out here married to the streets, divorce her ass right now. Listen to me. It's on. I'm telling you what's up there waiting on you at the end of this love affair. That you have this one-sided love affair that you have with the streets. I'm telling you what's up there waiting on you. Death, death, death. See, if one marriage here, it's gonna be till death do y'all part. And the death gonna be on your side. The streets ain't gonna die. It's gonna keep on living and keep remarrying and marrying and marrying and marrying and destroying other men and women. And forgot all about you. I ain't thought about you. The streets don't love nobody. But there's plenty of people that love the streets. I was one of them. You couldn't tell me nothing. I thought I was in heaven. The streets is the ultimate narcissist. When I first got out there and got with her, I never felt so much love in my life. She loved me like I had never been loved before, so I thought. But boy, when she changed up on me, when she showed her teeth, when she showed her true self, who she really is, I was caught up. And I was effed up. Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. The streets will take you and strip you of everything you got. The longer you stay with her, the more you're gonna lose. So I advise you, if you haven't lost everything yet, divorce her ass now. Don't look back. Run. Young man, young woman, leave the streets. File for divorce. Take your losses that you've already taken. You ain't gonna get it back. And keep on moving before you lose more than you already lost. Because you're gonna lose. Being married to the streets, you think being married to a modern woman is bad. She ain't got nothing on these damn streets. I love the streets more than I love my mom. I hurt people. I did wrong. I mistreated people. I put poison in my own community because the streets said so. Whatever the streets told me to do, that's what I did. Because I loved her like that. Because I thought she loved me. Whatever the streets told me to do, I did it. I would do anything for her. Even die. But I reached a point when I was about to die for real. I was like, oh, hold up. I was just playing. I ain't want to die. But she came knocking for payback. Therefore, I told y'all about my nervous breakdown. I lost my mom, my dog, girlfriend. I lost a lot. Karma. Or reaping what you sow, whatever you want to call it. All the dirt I had done in the streets, it was time to pay up, big boy. And I paid for a while. Until God finally came along and said, you paid enough. Come this way. I'm granting you a divorce from the streets. I divorced her ass. I ain't looked back since. I ain't going back. I advise anyone that's out there in them streets now that you divorce her ass too before she take you out of here like she almost got me. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.